Okay, so Andy Smith runs a business selling goods. You Andy Smith by now. Draw a general ledger account for the bank account for Andy Smith based on, right, general ledger, in case you forgot, there's 3 ledgers that we deal with. There's a sales ledger, that's where the trade receivables, so the customer accounts go. There's a purchases ledger, or payables ledger you can call it, that's where the trade payables, so supplies accounts go. And the general ledger, where all the other accounts go. So sales, purchases, purchase returns, discount received, cash account, bank account, like this one. So it's just asking us to do a T account for the bank account. So we have our bank account. And we know the rule for bank account, bank's an asset. So that means the debit side is if it increases, so money goes into the bank, and the credit is if it decreases, so that means money is going out of the bank. So Andy Smith has £200 in his overdraft from the 1st of Jan. So that means he owes money. So that's a liability. So that's on the credit side. So 1st of Jan, I'm going to call that balance BD for £200. 2nd of Jan, Andy buys goods of £50 using his debit card. So he's buying goods. So that means he's making a purchase. So purchases, there's money going out for purchases for £50. 3rd of Jan, Andy receives £300 from cash sales. So again, that's going to affect the bank account. That's going to be money in the bank. And it's because of sales. So that was £300. And again, another way you can check it is think purchases. The purchases account should be on the debit side. So therefore on the bank account, it'll be on the credit side. Sales, the sales account is on the credit side. So the bank account, it's on the debit side. Remember duality, opposite sides. 4th of Jan, Andy pays £30 electricity by direct debit. So that's money going out of his account. So 4th of Jan, electricity for £30. 5th of Jan, Andy sells goods worth £500 to Susie on credit. So he's made a sale of £500, however, it doesn't affect the bank account because it's on credit. So the 5th of Jan doesn't go in the T account. It would go in Susie's account and the sales account, but it wouldn't affect the bank account until she pays it. Then it will go in the bank account under Susie, and in Susie's account to reduce her balance. Yeah, in the exam, you're likely going to get one that shouldn't go in the T account. 6th of Jan, Andy introduces £1,000 capital into the business, transferring money from his personal bank account. So there's money going in to the business bank account, so that's on the debit side. And if you put money in, that's called capital. So £1,000. And the 7th of Jan, Andy receives a cheque for £250 from an old customer call, which he had previously written off as irrecoverable debt. So he's receiving money, so that's going to be the 7th of Jan on the debit side. Now, we wouldn't call it call because we've written off his account now, so we would call it recovery, if I could fit this in, recovery of irrecoverable debts, and that's £250. Then we balance it, so this side's got a bigger total, so that's 1,550. This side should have done 1,550 as well then, so that means the missing number, well that's 280, so 1,550 take away 280, it's 1,270, and we call that our balance CD. So therefore, the 9th of Jan, we would start on the debit side with £1,270 in the bank.